I hope Professor Fig got my owl. I need to tell him and the Keepers that Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
According to the owl I received, Ranrock is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
This is grave news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
Let us hear what the student has to say.
Professor, you received my owl. Ranrock has the last of Bragbor's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows where the last repository is.
Godric's heart.
Lodgok and Ranrock were brothers. Lodgok was bringing the journal to me.
Ranrock is a monster. We need to know where the final repository is.
Surely this changes things. Ranrock has Bragbor's journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliviated Bragbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this? He didn't know what we were containing.
I'm afraid I can't say. I didn't read the journals.
I fear you are correct. The situation is far from ideal, but we can wait no longer. I will defer to Professor Rockham as to how to proceed.
Based upon the memories they have seen, I believe our young friend is well aware of the grave circumstances in which we find ourselves. The next trial will involve an exceptional level of magical skill and a nuanced ability to interact with beasts. Find a face of stone and tendrils. I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the trial on your own. Professor Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
An exceptional level of magical skill? Nuanced ability to interact with beasts? I suppose we should begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils, whatever that may be.
Very well.
Professor Weasley has been keeping an eye on me. Perhaps we should meet there, so she has no reason to raise concerns with Professor Black. I shall see you near the coast.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio. Revelio.
You're here. I have good news. We do not have any of Ranrock's loyalists to contend with. Of course, the bad news is that it's likely because they no longer need to track the Keepers for information.
Confringo.
Is that a... It is. I believe I know what must be done. Do you recognize the head sculpted there?
It looks like a grap horn.
And the prints carved into the ground lead me to believe that a grap horn will somehow open the way forward.
That's what Professor Rackham meant when he spoke of my needing an ability to interact with beasts.
It would seem so. I do know that the last of a long dynasty of grap horns lives nearby. They call him the Lord of the Shore. I suspect you'll need to bring him here. What happens next, I can't say.
If that's what must be done, I'll do it.
Excellent. I know this area well enough. When you see the remains of a large sea creature, you're in the right place. Now, Professor Rackham made it clear that you must engage with any beast that is part of this trial on your own. So I shall wish you good luck and wait for your return in the map chamber.
I'd rob my own father if they were galleys.
Where did I set my traps? Is it Lower Hogsfield? Seems I was mistaken.
Who lived here, I wonder?
You're the little slug.
Revelio! This must be the place. Protego! Confringo! Revelio. Very well, Lord of the Shore. Show yourself. Bombard! I need your help, friend. What say we pick up the pace a bit? Poachers? Let's see how the Lord of the Shore feels about his neighborhood being invaded. Time to go a little quicker. This looks like the spot from the treasure map. Faster! Go!
And we will stoke the flame.
Petrificus Totale!
Expulso!
Petrificus Totale!
Expulso!
Serves them right.
It's been a bit grim, I won't deny, but the tides will turn. Where I set my traps? The lower or upper Hogsfield?
Revelio. The grapphorn is somehow the key to opening the room. Ah, there you are.
Professor Rackham was right to have had faith in you. My memories should answer any questions you may have about the power you will need to protect.
Thank you, Professor Bakar. I shall see you back in the map chamber. Revelio.
Hello? Isadora? Isadora? Mr. Morganach, Mr. Morgan?
Son, I'm glad you're here.
Isadora was not at her home.
I know.
Her father... Percival.
What is it?
It is as though he was stripped not only of his pain, but of all emotion.
Everything is much worse than I feared. Neve was right. Isadora hasn't stopped. I've just learned that she has been wielding that magic on students.
We must gather the others. I need you to return to your common room, all right?
What have you done?
Take a breath.
Students, Isadora.
Everyone feels pain. And why? Because of your arrogance? Your obsession with secrets? He won't suffer any longer. Not my father, not my students, no one.
Isadora, set down your wand.
Professor, you taught me to hone my power, not throw it away.
I did not teach you this. Expelliarmus!
life.
The caverns below Hogwarts, where you fought Isadora. Is that the location of the final repository?
It is. You see, we could not destroy the strands of emotion Isadora had stolen from so many. So we did all that we could to keep them safe. We also realized that until they could be destroyed, the magic used to create them was a danger to wizard kind. Hence, we became keepers. Keepers of an unfathomable secret. We knew that someday, one with the ability to see traces of ancient magic might be seduced by its power. We built the trials to lead that person to us, to allow them to prove themselves worthy of the knowledge we'd kept hidden and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Have I not proven myself, Professor? I need to get to that repository before Ranrock does.
You have, and you will. But the repository is protected by powerful ancient magic. To enter, you must craft a special wand from the 4 artifacts you found above our pensives.
So the repository is safe from Ranrock for now.
If he is, as you suspect, capable of using the power of the other repository, I fear he will be able to breach our defenses.
Then I must go now and craft this wand. Perhaps Mr. Ollivander will help me.
Another Ollivander? I'm not surprised. As I am sure he will tell you, this wand may be used for only one purpose. Return with the wand, and we will open the way forward.
I shall send an owl ahead to Ollivander. Whilst you visit him, I'll reach out to Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley?
Yes. I may have made an error in judgment by not informing her of Ranrock's intentions earlier. I only hope it's not too late. If Ranrock really is going to try to drill below Hogwarts, we'll need all the help we can get.
All right, Professor. I'll see you soon. There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned...
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Revelio! Confringo!
Crucio! That spell got my attention.
Bombarda! Glacius! Levioso! Confringo! At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it.
Accio!
The rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Accio!
We're here for a reason.
Revelio!
I'd say opening them all is justified.
Confringo! Accio!
This room is taller than it looks.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous...
Revelio!
Brilliant.
Confringo! Accio!
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep...
Bombarda! Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Accio! Revelio!
Watch your step. I nearly slipped
Confringo!
there.
Revelio! Confringo!
Confringo!
Accio!
Confringo!
Glacius! Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo!
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion
Revelio!
and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
Accio! And then we're abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Confringo! Confringo! Revelio!
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
With a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar. Leviosa! Glacius! Accio! Confringo! Accio! Revelio! Confringo! We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do. Accio! Confringo! Accio! I need to find a safe way across. Confringo! Lumos! Confringo! Lumos! Confringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Rickety Bone Bridge complete. Revelio! Accio! Revelio!
What did you find?
Accio! Confringo! Revelio! Accio! We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Wingardium Leviosa! Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it. But I surmise if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone. Ascendo!
If this archway's been barricaded, we can find a way through.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio! Accio! Revelio! Accio! Confringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Propulsor! Accio! Confringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Revelio! Accio! Revelio! Accio! Leviosa! Glacius! Accio! Depulsor! Flipendo! Accio! Revelio! Glacius! Levioso! Confringo! Glacius! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Flipendo! Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Flipendo! Here! Accio! Revelio! Accio. Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Confringo! Accio! Blindrun! Revelio. Confringo. Accio.
Another barricade. Considering how
Accio.
long I did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
That worked. Keep going.
Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Leviosa. Accio.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Propendo. Glacius. Bombarda. Confringo. Propendo. Accio. Confringo. Bombarda. Glacius. Confringo. Glacius. Fringo. Findo. Confringo. Bombarda. Glacius. Confringo. Accio. Confringo.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it? Confringo. Glacius. Accio. Accio. Confringo. Revelio.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time. Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Flipendo. Bombarda. Revelio.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Bombarda. Confringo. Accio. Flipendo. Flipendo, Confringo. Glacius, Bombarda. Sendo. Confringo. Bombarda. Glacius. Confringo. Glacius. Bombarda. Confringo. Glacius. Bombarda. Accio. For a moment there, I thought that'd never end. Confringo! Accio! Revelio!
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Sebastian! The relic! Look!
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle. Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
I can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on. Confringo!
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I did want to work. As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne. When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous, but it only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Easily. That was unimpressive.
You can't hear it. Rubber and wine. Let's get this. Imperial. Who do you think you are? You'll not win. Double three. We'll make it. Confringo. Accio. Imperial. Keep out the way. Keep out of
I'll get you for that.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperius curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Accio! Revelio!
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Revelio!
Deke has some exciting news to share.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought, she handed it to me. "This will keep you safe," she said. "It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet."
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's wand. Revelio! Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Yes, Professor Fig sent an owl informing me that you'd be coming. He was a bit cryptic, said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do. It is done. I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
I'll make you wish you were back at school.
Bombarda.
Coward.
Confringo. Leviosa.
Give that again, and I'll squash you like the insect you are.
Glacier. Confringo.
You're no match for me.
Bombarda. Glacier.
Time to teach someone a lesson!
Confringo.
To your knees.
Imperial.
Levioso!
Beard, what was that?
Confringo. Accio.
Knew you would have been hanging about.
Levioso!
Accio. Confringo.
What a look up!
How delightful. You're coming to regret that.
Confringo.
You long guy!
Accio. Imperial.
Will you hold still?
Expulso!
You've made a grave mistake.
Expulso!
I regret that.
Expulso! You will pay for your deed. Expulso! You'll be sorry you did that.
Confringo.
Now just finish the job. Expulso!
Accio.
Flash for inspiration. Expulso!
Imperio.
I am Echo Core.
Confringo. Bombarda. Glacier.
You should have joined me. Abracadabra! Well done for a child.
Accio.
No more happy days.
Imperial. Your way.
Had enough.
Accio.
You've made a grave mistake.
Confringo. Leviosa. Glacier.
Rise and
Confringo!
You're no match for me. I'm just warming up.
Accio!
No one takes one of my own. Stop moving!
Time! Oh, what's the line?
Accio! Confringo! Accio! Imperial! Confringo!
Stop that!
Accio!
To your knees.
You can't keep me there
Confringo!
for long. Hang on! Pick up some!
Accio! Confringo!
Pick up some!
Accio!
Had enough?
Hang on! Pick up some! I didn't
Accio! Confringo! Imperial!
release me!
Accio!
Pick up some!
Confringo!
Pick up some!
Glacis! Leviosa!
Pick up some!
Black Confringo!
Hang on!
Imperial!
It's time to even the odds.
Confringo!
Good job. Knock it.
Pick up some!
Accio!
You're only doing possible.
Confringo!
And I haven't even had my tea yet!
Accio!
You're no match for me. Get! I shall end you.
This looks like trouble.
Accio! Imperial!
I'll make you into a bag of stool. You'll need a knew you were still hanging about.
Expulso! Accio! Confringo!
Just another arrogant child.
Imperial!
Nobody will miss.
A lamb to the slaughter.
Confringo!
Make this too easy for me. To your knees.
Incendio!
You've made a grave mistake.
Accio!
Incendio!
A lamb to the slaughter.
Bombarda!
Incendio!
I've seen your match. Confringo!
Expulso! I could do this all day.
Bombarda!
I'm just warming up.
Someone's taken to the dark arts early.
Imperial!
Allow me to put you out of your... You're gonna report.
No more.
Incendio!
Yay for your deed.
Accio!
Incendio!
Slow!
Expulso!
Bombarda!
Confringo!
You've made a grave mistake. Ha! Another. It's
merciful. Accio. Incendio.
To your knees.
Accio. Confringo. Incendio. Imperial.
Had enough.
Accio.
You're going to regret that. I'm just warming up. You manipulate me. You'll answer for this.
Imperial. Oh, excellent. Cruising. Confringo. Bombard. All you can do is Incendio.
Knew you were still hanging about.
Incendio. No! Expulso. Levioso.
Try not to make this too easy for me.
Incendio. Potato. Imperial.
It's time to eat the odds.
Accio. Let it splash. Are you even trying? Expulso. Glaciers. Was that meant to be an attack of some sort?
You're no match for me.
Imperial.
As you wish.
Don't go down. And all that teaching in school. Accio days. Arresto momentum. Defender.
You're idiot. I'll have longer than I thought you would. You will pay for your deed.
Imperial. Let's get this over. I hope you agree.
You've made a great mistake.
Accio. You'll need to be Incendio.
Had enough. You had me there.
Glacier. Incendio. Bombarda. Expulso. No, you puppet. Confringo.
Another.
Incendio.
Caught in my trap.
Expulso. Confringo. Incendio. Bombarda.
That's just the beginning.
Levioso.
I hate heights.
Imperial. Nobody will miss one.
I'll make you wish you were back at
Expulso.
hanging them.
Expulso. Bombarda. Hogwarts Levioso.
Try. Too easy for me.
Incendio.
I'm just warming up.
Incendio. Expulso. How dare you! You cannot Accio. Incendio.
For you.
Imperial. Now you're just getting on my nerves. Too slow. Incendio. Expulso.
Bombarda. Leviosa. Confringo.
Answer for this.
Confringo.
No. I'm speaking.
Imperio. Accio.
Expulso. Expulsion.
Confringo.
Expulso. Expulso.
Defender.
Expulso.
Arresto momentum.
What are you playing at?
Expulso.
This is not going well. Quite conductive, aren't we?
Expulso.
Imperial.
I am at your call.
Confringo.
Expulso. From above.
Accio.
Expulso.
Imperial. Confringo.
Expulso. You're easier to... Second in eruption. Incendio.
Rebellion.
Will not survive this fight. Expulso. You will pay
Confringo.
for your deed. Plasio.
Accio. Protego.
That's
Confringo.
You'll need to be quicker than that. Incendio.
Bombarda. Imperio. What do you need me to do? Crucio. Defender. Arresto momentum.
Expulso. Incendio.
Confringo.
Expulso. Incendio. Expulso.
Imperial.
I wasn't myself.
Rebellion.
Quickly! That's more. Expulso!
Arresto momentum. Accio.
You'll regret crossing my path. Some sort of dark magic, I presume.
Crucio.
Imperial! Inspiration! Expulso!
Confringo.
Expulso!
Accio. Bombarda.
What are your thoughts on electricity? Expulso! Expulso!
Confringo.
Expulso! Might want to look up.
You'll be sorry you did that.
Expulso! Expulso!
Bombarda.
Expulso!
Confringo.
Expulso!
Imperial.
Expulso! Expulso!
Confringo.
Expulso!
Confringo.
How dare you
do such a thing to me? Expulsion!
Crucial.
What have you done?
Oh, this is... Arresto momentum. Defender. Crucial. Revelio.
You should have joined me.
Delay the inevitable.
Accio.
Time to even the odds.
What was that?
I shall end you.
Confringo. Crucial. Defender. Bombarda. Confringo.
Stand and fight me.
Imperial.
It's time to even the odds.
Defender. Glacius. Bombarda.
No more happy days for you.
Confringo.
I'll watch them not come out of your eyes.
Crucial. Defender. Imperial.
Expulsion!
Aha! Back for more. Knew you would still stand in the back.
Accio.
I've little patience for such crude tricks.
Expulsion!
That's just the beginning.
Expulsion!
Accio. Confringo. Imperial.
Knew I'd find you.
Crucial. Accio. Bombarda. Confringo.
One less nuisance to worry about.
Imperial.
Another pitiful beast caught in my trap.
Confringo.
Ha! You're easier to spot than in a rumble. Your only delay.
Confringo. Expulso.
I'm just warming up. Wilhelm. You're no match for me. No! Finally! put an end to that little charm grinder. All their teaching in school these days. Thought you had me. Expulso! Just get on my nerves.
Defender! Arrest those momentum.
Indicia!
Imperial!
I've seen moon calves put up more of a fight. You made a mistake. No more happy days for you.
Defender! Confringo! Glacius! Bombarda!
That's just the beginning.
Confringo!
Good job.
Levioso!
Potato!
Accio! Imperial!
How delightful.
Defender!
Not the boss.
Accio! Arrest the momentum. What? Defender! Revelio! Accio! Glacius! Bombarda!
Potato!
Levioso!
You will pay for your deed.
Imperial!
You're no match.
Ha ha! Time to teach someone a lesson!
We go from here. What are you fools, John? Make it stop! Expulso!
Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Levioso!
Expulso! Expulso! Expulso!
Confringo!
Die for that. Death from above! Expulso!
Crucio!
What have you done? Expulso! You'll be expulso!
Defender!
Flash of inspiration!
Imperial!
How dare you do such a thing to me? Thought you could hide from me, did ya? Expulso!
Imperial! Revelio! Crucio! Revelio!
You'll be sorry you did that.
Imperial!
I am at your call.
Confringo! Accio!
Extorting desperate kids. Soon
Glacius! Levioso! Confringo! Bombarda!
How dare you do such a thing to me?
Crucial!
Make it stop!
Confringo! Glacius!
Crucio!
Confringo!
What have you done? Monster! You should have joined me. Abracadabra! Well done for a child.
Imperio!
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy it.
Crucial!
Knew you were still hanging about. You made Ha! You're easier to stop than an You're going to regret that. Had enough?
Imperial!
As you wish.
Petrificus totalis!
Confringo!
Petrificus totalis!
Bombarda!
Petrificus totalis! Ha ha! Time to teach someone a lesson! Back for more, right? Petrificus totalis!
Imperial!
I see you. Impressive.
Tango!
Accio! Defendo! Glacius! Bombarda! Confringo!
Tango! I bet that one hurt. Presupto!
Defendo!
Pay for your deed. What are you for, son?
Electricity! Crucial! Glacius!
Expulsor!
Bombarda! Glacius! Accio! Imperial! Accio! Finger!
Knife dry!
I shall end you!
Levioso!
Petrificus totalis!
Imperial!
What is it?
Accio!
I'm just warming up. Expulsor!
Crucial!
I've never seen such magic.
Defender!
Expulsor! Still no match for me. Flash of inspiration.
Imperial!
Times it even the Quite conductive, aren't we?
Imperial! Nobody.
Try.
Gonna reverse it.
Back from no more. Made a great mistake. Expulso! Accio! Bombarda! Indicia! You take a piss! Expulso! Glacius! You cannot control me! Allow to the slaughter! Levioso! Another caught in my trap. To your knees!
Oh, I'm going to enjoy it.
Imperio! To whom you have been hanging about? Confringo! Bombarda! You're easier to spot than Expulso! Confringo! Expulso!
Levioso!
Imperial!
I am at your call.
What are your thoughts, John? Cruising.
We're on board, Jim. Levioso!
That's the moon on Expulso!
Accio.
Expulso!
Resto momentum.
Expulso! How dare you do such a thing to me? Expulso! Expulso! Flash of inspiration! Expulso! Expulso! You'll be sorry you did that. What was that?
Revelio. Arresto momentum.
Crucio!
Defender.
What have you done?
Confringo.
The pain! Make it stop!
Glacius. Levioso. Confringo.
Quite conductive, aren't we?
Bombarda.
Join me. Abracadabra! We delay the inevitable.
Imperio.
Allow to the slaughter. I'll make you wish you made him. Aha! Back for more. Nasty Flora.
Confringo.
I always Finally! Is that the best? No more happy.
Accio. Confringo. Imperio.
Knew you. It's the television.
Accio.
You're only delaying the inevitable. You're easier to spot than an eruption. You've made a grave mistake.
Imperio. Ready to your way. Confringo. Accio.
You're not puppet!
Glacius. Bombarda. Confringo.
I won't go down. Aha!
Imperio. Accio.
Will you hold it down? Coward! Confringo! That's the beginning. Reducto! Potato! Child's play. Accio! You're doubting, aren't you?
Crucio. Defender.
Perfect!
Accio. Imperial.
You regret that! Now,
You disappoint me!
Confringo.
still no match for me.
Crucio. Defender. Accio.
I prefer this form, thank you!
Revelio. Glacius. Imperial.
Made a great mistake.
Accio. Glacius.
Oh, you marionette!
Confringo. Glacius. Accio. Imperial.
Do that again, and I'll squash you like this. At him. You're no puppet master!
Crucio. Ready to go away. Confringo. Bombarda.
No one takes one of my own and dips the television!
Crucio. Defender.
Marionette!
I see you! Perhaps some nice...
Imperial.
Expulsion!
Yeah, I find you!
Expulsion!
Defender. On the lookout. Accio.
Expulsion!
Glacius.
Expulsion!
Confringo.
Expulsion! What are your thoughts on electricity?
You'll feel that tomorrow. If you last that long.
Imperial.
I am at your call.
Expulsion!
Defender. Glacius. Accio. Confringo.
How dare you do such a thing to me? Now
Accio.
finish the job.
Crucio.
What have you done? Oh, this is...
Revelio.
It's Laura Treadwell's little saviour.
Crucio. Arresto Momenti. Accio.
From above!
Defender.
Expulsion!
Crucio. Defender.
shall enjoy this. Rookwoods don't go down easy. To your knees. Jumping dogs out. Need your greens out of it.
Accio. Arrest them. Bombarder. Confringo. Imperial. Cruiser. Defender.
Slow.
Arrest them, momentum.
Personal.
You haven't got square.
Allow me to put you out of your misery.
Confringo.
Get
Accio. Confringo.
That's
Imperial.
and that woman, isn't it? Say it up there.
Confringo.
What the hell was that?
You manipulated me.
Imperial.
Release me!
Impressive.
Incendio!
Such agility. Area.
Something!
Sounds inviting. You're no match for me.
Accio. Bombarder.
Confringo.
Cruiser.
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Accio.
Confringo.
Arresto momentum. Imperial.
Neon, find you!
No more happy days for you. Abracadabra!
I can't believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally over. I'll need to send an Alternati right away. For now, though, I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Fig what happened. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Deke has some exciting news to share.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. What can I do for you today? A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Seems a pleasant enough little place. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Mine now, Demi.
Revelio.
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
So we have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct a sacrifice? Seems risky.
It'll be worth the risk. Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivander's with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart, are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
He would have killed me once he found the repository, if not before. I had no choice.
You're right. You had no choice. You did what you had to do. The wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
That must be the way to the repository. Revelio.
We can only hope that we're not too late, and that we find nothing but a repository undisturbed beyond this door.
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered. Damn, the goblins.
I wonder if Ranrock is here.
Let's go. If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
Search the area! Ranrock will be pleased with our progress.
Revelio. More of them. Imperial. Crucial. Confront them.
Waiting to press on. Ranrock must be here somewhere.
This drill stands between us and him. We need to move it.
I shall handle it. One moment. Let's go.
This one's almost down. You're no match for us.
A dead end. Now what?
Professor, that wall, that's the way forward.
Very perceptive, my young friend.
Revelio.
It worked. Let's go. Ranrock must be getting closer to finding the repository.
Luma. I fear you're right, Professor. There's nothing we can do but keep searching. Revelio. Lumos, listen.
More goblins up ahead.
What have
Bombarder.
Your adversary will only postpone the end of war.
Imperial. Cruiser.
You two against Ranrock.
Accurate.
Give up!
Crucio. Imperial.
No sense.
Revelio.
These tunnels haven't brought us much luck so far.
Revelio. Revelio. We're getting closer, Professor. That way. Reparo.
somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Steer them this way! We shall make quick work of them!
They got this.
Time to move. We're in the thick of it now.
We'll show these beasts who's in charge. Rebellion. Your timing couldn't be better, Professor Hackett.
Thank you, Professor.
I've been fighting since before you were born. Imperial! Not Confringo! Pity crucified.
When are you going to give up? You're so very weak.
Time to move. We're in the thick of it now.
We'll show these beasts who's in charge. Your timing couldn't be better, Professor Hackett.
Thank you, Professor.
Imperial. Such Christmas.
You don't know who you're playing with!
Defender. Bombarda. Accio. Confringo.
Think you're clever, don't you? Not quiet enough. Was that you?
Won't get away with that.
Imperial. Leviosa.
Look out! Another troll! This one's worse than the last two! Stop him! Imperial! Confringo!
Crucial.
No, Professor, you need to leave some for the rest of us.
We couldn't be happier to see you, Monkey Shop.
Let's get this over with.
Accio.
You can't stop us.
Leviosa. Confringo. Glacius. Bombarda. Confringo. Glacius. Leviosa. Confringo. Potato. Crucial. Glacius. Bombarda. We made it.
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good, but she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you, what Isadora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
I have decided to open the repository. Its power cannot lie dormant for centuries more.
After everything you've seen, what about Isadora's fate?
No. You're right. I haven't forgotten. The cost is too high. Perhaps this magic is best kept contained.
I'm relieved to hear that. I know the power is tempting, but I'm glad you've decided to keep it contained for now. And whilst that may be the right decision in this moment, I confess, I have been thinking...
What is it, Professor?
I spent all year trying to keep our journey a secret from everyone, including Professor Weasley. But now I wonder if I should have shared it with her, and the others, sooner. Trusted them more. The Keepers wanted this secret to be locked away forever. How long will you keep it?
The Keepers were right. The risk of using this magic is too dangerous. It is my responsibility alone to keep it safe.
I understand, but you are not entirely alone. I will do all I can to help you.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you were two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
Feeding off the power from the repository.
Your beautiful magic is no match for mine, child!
Confringo! Accio! Confringo! That's the trick. Now, Imperial.
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good, but she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you, what Isadora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
I plan to leave the repository as it is.
I'm pleased to hear that. I've been thinking.
What is it, Professor?
I spent all year trying to keep our journey a secret from everyone, including Professor Weasley. But now I wonder if I should have shared it with her, and the others, sooner. Trusted them more. The Keepers wanted this secret to be locked away forever. How long will you keep it?
The Keepers were right. The risk of using this magic is too dangerous. It is my responsibility alone to keep it safe.
I understand, but you are not entirely alone. I will do all I can to help you.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you were two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
Feeding off the power from the repository.
Your beautiful magic is no match for mine, child!
That did the trick. Now, Ranrock.
Bombarda. Defender.
Can't run forever, Ranrock. There's no way. Give up
Bombarda.
now. Are you Ranrock? Accio. Crucial. Confringo. Bombardo. Defender. Confringo. Bombardo. This is for Professor Big. Bombarda. Confringo. Defender.
This cannot be happening. You will die. Think you can stop me?
Accio. Confringo.
You'll never write this down for me.
Accio. Bombarda. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Bombarda.
This cannot be happening. You will die.
This ends here, Ranrock. Accio.
Think you can stop me?
Accio.
This cannot be happening. You will die. You think you can
Confringo. Accio. This is for Professor Fig. Confringo. Bombard. Confringo. Places. Confringo. Confringo. Debolso.
Miriam. Miriam would have loved you, my young friend. The wizarding world could not be in more capable hands.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Middy, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly, and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Can't believe we lost Fig. I didn't know him as well as you did, but I know he was a good man. Glad Weasley spoke for him. She honored him well. Fig will be well remembered.
Sebastian, there's something you should know. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if you faced quite a fight.
The rumors are true, and I did, but it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait, what are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. It was the loyalists. It's always been them. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
Once Rookwood allied with Ranrock, Isadora's estate became of interest to them both. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw your sister, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. And she's never been the same. So cruel. Rookwood deserved what he got. Thank you for telling me. It wasn't a goblin. I suppose I owe you an apology. All this time I thought goblins were the enemy. But it was never that simple. I have a lot to think about. Let's speak again soon.